morning, welcome to Shabby Chic. I'm Janice. Today I'd like to share with you something that I'm going to do to ease my nerves. If you've been following my Instagram, you'll know that I am going to be painting a large piece and I'm going to be using it as the island in my kitchen. I'm nervous because I've never painted a big piece before. I've been gradually working my way up, and now I think I'm ready. So I've been watching the Turquoise Iris on YouTube. She is a furniture painter on YouTube, and her work is beautiful, and I really relate to her and her techniques and the colors that she uses. So I will be using her as an inspiration. But what I would like to do is a test piece before the large piece, and I went searching in this house to see if there's anything I could find in there that I could paint, and lo and behold, I did. I found the perfect test piece to paint because this house is full of treasures. That actually everything that I paint on YouTube is furniture that I find in this house that I'm bringing back to life. So this is a 8-track or a VHS holder from God knows when. See, it has these sliding doors, which are really, really cool. And what's interesting and what makes this so perfect for my project today is it has grooves. It has texture. So when I put the paint on it, I can see how it handles with these grooves, and then I will know how it will handle the grooves on the big chest that I'm going to turn into my kitchen island. If the piece comes out good, the goal, what I would like in the end, is to be able to use it on my counter. So what I would like to do is store pet treats in it, because I have a lot of pet treats usually on my counter, and it's clutter. It drives me crazy. I tried the cute jars and stuff, but it just didn't work for me. So I want to hide them, and so I'm just gonna paint this, and then I'm gonna hide my pet treats. And this is right here. It doesn't come off, so it's just an emblem, and I will paint that along with the rest of the piece. And maybe I can put a stencil or something right here. If I could find like a little kitty cat or a doggy stencil, that would be perfect. So that's the goal for today. This is Shabby Chic, and thanks for staying with me. So this is the first coat. I'm using Craft Smart paint, chalk paint, that I purchased at Michael's. This is a mustard yellow color, and I'm adding this as the first coat kind of in a haphazard way because it's going to be covered by the next coat of Midnight Blue. The yellow is there so that when I distress later, I can expose the yellow. Now it's time to add the Midnight Blue, also from Michael's. It's Craft Smart chalk paint, and I'm covering the entire piece, including all of the yellow, with the blue. You'll see that there is a blend going on here because I did not let the yellow dry completely, so it's blending with the blue and it's giving me this pretty turquoise color. Periodically I will spray down the paint with my mister, that little mister bottle over there you see in the corner. It's a continuous spray mist bottle that I got on Amazon, and it's really wonderful for these techniques because it's a very light mist spray, and they're fairly inexpensive. So I decided to put some more yellow in since I completely covered it up with the blue. This way we'll have some more highlights in the yellow. Now we're adding the highlight in the chiffon cream from Rust-Oleum. This is Rust-Oleum's chalk paint, which again I really think it's a good paint. so you can see how we're adding this and giving the piece some brightness and some color. What I'm doing here is dry brushing. I am taking just a little bit of that yellow again onto my paintbrush. It's a very dry paintbrush. There's no water being added. And I'm just kind of going around the edges of the piece and the top of the piece and just kind of brushing in some more yellow. Now for the fun part. This is the part that I learned from the turquoise iris. What we're doing here is putting that dark midnight blue in the corners and the edges of this piece and spraying it heavily with water so that the paint will drip down. Then I take the putty knife and I scrape it so that the blue gets right into those beautiful grooves on this box. Now that we're doing the other side, it's important to keep in mind that that side does not have to look exactly like the other side. This is Shabby Chic style, and so no worries. The piece is starting to look a little rough, so I decided to sand the entire thing with a 220 grit. In addition to smoothing out the surface, it's also distressing it some more and bringing out some of the original wood color. The handles I wanted to be more of a brighter color, so I concentrated on adding a lot of the yellow. And here I am using a dry brush technique again. This is where I have a very light amount of paint on a dry brush, and I'm just kind of buffing it in to the wood. I'm also adding some of the chiffon cream again with a little painter's brush to highlight some more. I really like the way the handles came out. Sanding them made them very, very smooth, and it also exposed some more of the original wood underneath. So I capitalized on that and really used it in the design of the handles. So the piece is done. I am using it on my counter for my kitty and puppy treats. You'll notice that it has a nice shine to it. This is because I used Debbie's Design Diary top coat. It's called Big Top. What it does is protects your piece, and it also gives it a really nice shine. I also had Randy remove that emblem that was on top. I tried to make it look pretty, but I really couldn't, so it's much better to have it without the emblem. It gives me a nice flat surface. So I hope you liked today's tutorial. I could really use a subscribe button and a like and a share. I want to grow my channel. I want to put videos out every single week. So if you subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell, because that will notify you when my new videos come out, so you won't miss any of these techniques. And remember, my huge kitchen island is coming out next, so that'll be an interesting one for you to see. So thanks for staying with me. I appreciate it, and have a great day. Bye.